What if I told you that most people will never find meaning in their lives? Not because it's impossible, not because they aren't capable, but because they are too weak to pay the price. We live in a world that sells the fantasy of purpose. This illusion that fulfillment comes from chasing passion, following your dreams, or waiting for the universe to align for you. It's a lie. Purpose isn't found. It's earned. Not through comfort, not through wishful thinking, but through blood, sweat, sacrifice. Every person who has ever built something meaningful, every warrior, every leader, every legend, was forged in the fire of suffering. They paid for their purpose with pain. But you, are you willing to pay the price? Are you ready to step into the fire? To suffer? To bleed? To break? And keep moving forward anyway? Because if you are, then what you're about to hear is not just another speech. It's a warning. A warning that the road ahead will be brutal. That meaning will demand everything from you. That if you want to escape mediocrity, you will have to fight for every inch. But it's also a promise. A promise that if you endure, if you refuse to break, if you sacrifice the weak version of yourself on the altar of discipline and grind, you will become something greater than you ever imagined. You will earn your meaning, but only if you're willing to suffer for it. So tell me, are you ready to bleed? They tell you to find your passion, to chase your dreams, to do what you love. But they never tell you the cost. Because the truth is, meaning is not found. It is forged. It is carved into your soul through struggle, sacrifice, and suffering. It is written in the blood you spill, the sweat that stings your eyes, and the nights where your body screams for rest, but you refuse to surrender. Purpose is not something the world hands you. No. It is something you rip from its grip, piece by piece, through relentless force of will. And if you think you can claim it without paying the price, you're already lost. You want purpose? You want meaning? Then prepare to suffer. The lie of passion. They sell you a lie. This fantasy that meaning and fulfillment come from doing what feels good, what excites you, what brings you joy. But if that were true, why are so many people lost? Why do the ones who chase their passion still feel empty? Because passion is fleeting. It is weak. It disappears the moment things get hard. And trust me, things will get hard. What you need is something stronger than passion. What you need is purpose. Purpose does not care how you feel. It does not fade when you're exhausted. It does not break when you fail. No, it drives you forward, forces you to keep moving, keeps you alive when everything inside you wants to quit. But there's a catch. Purpose is not given. It is earned. And the price? Blood, sweat, sacrifice, the reality of earning meaning. You think it's supposed to be easy? You think you're entitled to a meaningful life just because you want it? Because you read a few books, watched a few motivational speeches, or made a vision board? No. A meaningful life is built in the trenches, in the pain, in the suffering. It is built in the hours you put in when no one is watching. It is built in the failures that break most men, but make you stronger. It is built in the moments when your body, your mind, and your soul tell you to quit, and you don't. Most people will never find meaning, not because it's impossible, but because they are unwilling to pay the price. They want shortcuts. They want rewards without risk. They want the feeling of success without the fight. That's why they stay weak. That's why they stay empty. But you are different. You are here because you know the truth. Nothing of value is free. No. Every ounce of meaning, every shred of purpose, every drop of fulfillment must be bought with blood, sweat, and pain. The cost of purpose. What are you willing to suffer for? Because that's the real question. Everyone wants success. Everyone wants to be great. But few are willing to bleed for it. Few are willing to put their body through hell for it. Few are willing to endure the years of loneliness, failure, and rejection it takes to truly build something worthwhile. They all want the reward, but they refuse to pay the cost. You must be different. You must be willing to embrace the grind, to take the hits, to carry the weight that would break weaker men. Your purpose is out there, but it is guarded by suffering. And there are only two kinds of people in this world: those who let suffering break them, and those who let suffering build them. Which one are you? The breaking point. There will come a moment where the weight feels unbearable, where every fiber of your being tells you to quit, where the world spits in your face and dares you to get back up. That moment will define you. Will you collapse? Will you surrender? Will you let the pain defeat you? Or will you rise? Will you grit your teeth, wipe the blood from your mouth, and take another step forward? The answer to that question will determine your entire life. Because in the end, the ones who win are not the smartest, not the strongest, not the most talented. They are the ones who refuse to break. The ones who push forward when logic says to stop. The ones who crawl through the mud, through the darkness, through the agony, because they know that on the other side, something greater is waiting. The road few walk. Understand this. Most people will never walk this road. They will settle. They will choose comfort. They will live in quiet misery, telling themselves the same lies every night just to fall asleep. But you have a choice. You can choose pain. You can choose struggle. You can choose the brutal, unrelenting path of discipline and sacrifice that leads to something greater. It will cost you. It will cost you sleep. It will cost you comfort. It will cost you friendships, relationships, and years of your life. But if you endure, if you suffer well, if you bleed, sweat, and fight for something greater than yourself, you will emerge unbreakable. You will stand where others have fallen. And you will know, deep in your soul, that you did what few ever do. You earned your meaning. No, it was never given. It was never handed to you. You took it. With blood, with sweat, with pain. And that is why it is yours. This is your test. How much pain can you take before you quit? Because life will test you. It will beat you down. It will take everything from you and dare you to get back up. Most won't. But if you do, if you stare suffering in the face and refuse to bow, you will become the kind of person that cannot be broken. The kind of person that cannot be stopped. That is who you must become. Now get up, get to work, pay the price, or stay lost forever. Implementing the blood, sweat, and purpose mindset. Now that you know the truth, that meaning must be earned through suffering, discipline, and sacrifice. The next question is how? How do you turn this knowledge into action? How do you forge meaning from the fire of adversity instead of letting it destroy you? Here's how. Step 1. Embrace the suffering. Most people run from pain. They avoid discomfort at all costs. They seek the easiest route, the path of least resistance. That is why they fail. You must do the opposite. You must seek out struggle. Stop avoiding hard things. Choose the difficult path on purpose. Wake up earlier. Take the stairs. Lift heavier. Train harder. Work longer. Develop a tolerance for pain. The more you suffer now, the stronger you will be later. Every moment of hardship makes you tougher. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. The more you step outside your comfort zone, the less fear will control you. The greatest rewards are on the other side of pain. If you cannot endure suffering, you will never reach them. Step 2. Burn the bridges to weakness. Most people fail because they leave themselves an escape route. They keep bad habits as a safety net. They hold on to weak relationships because they're afraid to be alone. They keep telling themselves, if it doesn't work out, I can always go back. This is why they never rise. If you want to be great, you must cut off every path that leads back to mediocrity. Delete distractions. Get rid of social media, video games, and mindless entertainment that waste your time. Surround yourself with warriors, not cowards. Weak people will try to keep you weak. Cut them off. Make success the only option. Burn the backup plan. Remove the safety net. Make quitting impossible. Once you remove the option to fail, you'll be surprised how much further you can go. Step 3. Build ruthless self-discipline. Discipline is more powerful than motivation. Motivation fades. Discipline stays. Motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a system. The key to discipline? Become the kind of person who does what must be done, no matter how they feel. How? Create non-negotiables. Set standards for yourself that are unbreakable. I wake up at 5 a.m. I work out daily. I read every night. No excuses. Become your own enforcer. If you fail to follow through, punish yourself. Miss a workout? Add an extra session. Skip reading? No sleep until it's done. Master your emotions. Stop seeking what's easy. Stop letting feelings dictate your actions. The mission is what matters, not your feelings. Your emotions are liars. Your discipline is truth. Choose discipline. Step 4. Set a goal that scares you. Most people set goals that are too small. They don't aim high because they are afraid of failure. They play it safe. That is why they stay average. If you want purpose, you must chase something bigger than yourself. Something that forces you to evolve. Set a goal so big it forces you to change. If your goal doesn't scare you, it's too small. Write it down. Every day. Morning and night. Make it real. Tell no one. Weak people will try to talk you out of it. Let your results speak for themselves. When you set a goal that demands the highest version of yourself, your entire life will start to align. Step 5. Learn to love the grind. Success is not a destination. It is a process. The weak chase the reward. The strong fall in love with the work. Detach from results. Stop obsessing over the outcome. Fall in love with the daily battle. Turn hard work into your identity. You don't go to the gym. You are a warrior. You don't work on your craft. You are a master. Reframe struggle as growth. Every hardship is an opportunity to get stronger. Pain is progress. When you stop chasing success and start chasing the process, you become unstoppable. Step 6. Develop an unbreakable mind. Your greatest enemy is in your own head. Doubt, fear, weakness. They all live in your mind. And if you don't control them, they will control you. The mind is a battlefield. Train it. Silence the inner coward. That voice telling you to quit? That's your enemy. Crush it. Replace it with truth. Use failure as fuel. Every setback is a test. Learn. Adapt. Keep moving forward. Failing is fine. Quitting is not. Visualize domination. See yourself winning. Feel it. Train your mind to expect victory. The world follows the mind's commands. If you can control your mind, you can control your destiny. Step 7. Accept that no one is coming to save you. No one cares. No one is going to do it for you. This world is brutal. It does not reward excuses. It does not care about your pain. The only one who can change your life is you. Stop waiting for permission. No one is going to choose you. Choose yourself. Own your mistakes. Everything is your fault. No more blaming others. No more victim mindset. Become your own hero. Stop looking for help. Become the person you would admire. If you don't take control, life will control you. Step up or stay weak. Step 8. Leave no doubt. If you died today, would you be proud of the life you lived? Would you look back and know you gave it everything? Or would you be filled with regret? You are running out of time. Every second wasted is a second you will never get back. So make a choice. Live with regret. Die as one of the weak, one of the forgotten, one of the millions who never reached their potential. Or die empty, knowing you fought for something, knowing you bled, sweat, and sacrificed for something greater than yourself. There is no in-between. There is no safety. There is only now. So what the hell are you waiting for? Get to work. Pay the price. Earn your meaning. Or stay lost forever. To the warriors who return to this battlefield time and time again, I see you. You are the ones who refuse to bow. The ones who choose pain over comfort, discipline over weakness, and purpose over meaningless existence. You understand the price. And yet, you are still here. That is what separates you from the rest. You are GrimFace. And to those who are here for the first time, welcome to the movement. This is not a place for the weak. This is not a place for the ones looking for easy answers or quick fixes. If you are searching for comfort, turn back now. But if you are ready to face the hard truth, if you are willing to sacrifice, to bleed, to claw your way to something greater, then you have found your people. Subscribe. Join us. Become part of a brotherhood that does not accept mediocrity. A movement built for those who refuse to be ordinary. Because this is not just another channel. This is war. And every day we fight. We fight against the distractions, the weakness, the excuses, and the forces that want to keep us blind, broken, and controlled. So choose your side. Stay asleep like the rest of them, or wake up and take control of your life. The price has been set. Will you pay it? Subscribe now, and let's get to work.